This is the kind of nerdy girls with KJ, gamer Katie, producer Jonna, and paranormal Kitsy.
All right, I want to get an update from Kitsy on her ghost hunting adventures because you've been off investigating.
I have. Well, I've been off editing mostly,
Yeah.
but this season's gonna be good.
It better be.
I have a
It's
movie update.
Gonna be good.
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna Can
Yep.
we? Okay. Do you want to stick to movies or you want to go to?
Let me just
Kitsy?
put this out there. You can watch season 1 and 2 on Amazon Prime. It's called Oddity Files. I am episode 2 of season 6 is now in its rough cut. There's a total of season 6, season 3.
6.
I was like, Jake, you have that
episodes.
many? Goodness. And there's only 2 on Amazon Prime, so sorry.
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime.
You've been busy,
Yes.
Sam.
Yes.
Kind of excited.
But you've been really busy because you're editing. You've been traveling around. You did
Yes.
your podcast
This morning,
this morning.
Your what
Yeah.
test?
Yeah.
Her
podcast.
what? Podcast.
Her podcast.
I thought you said-
Oddity Files.
I thought you said pot test.
You did your pot test.
Well,
How did it go?
I sleep with the boss. I don't need to be tested.
I was very confused.
So far, there's no random drug testing on the kind of nerdy girls.
Hope not.
All right, so you're editing. You're working on season 3,
Yes.
and you have no idea when that is going to come out.
We're hoping for a fall release, but
Okay.
Amazon gets sketchy sometimes.
Okay.
I should be fine though. So I'm hoping for a fall release.
But you have a couple more podcast live coming up at some conventions.
Oh
don't you?
yeah, we do. Actually next weekend, which this will come out this Friday. So this upcoming Thursday will be at Raleigh Galaxy Con. We'll be doing Oddity Files podcast live there.
Raleigh?
What a name.
Raleigh, North Carolina, Galaxy Con.
Is it Raleigh or is it Raleigh?
I say Raleigh. You
It's
say
a Galaxy
Raleigh.
convention.
It's Raleigh Galaxy.
Raleigh.
It's
It's my
Raleigh.
Chicago coming out. And then the following weekend, Carter and I, who's my son and is also a fellow investigator on Oddity Files, the TV show, are doing our first panel with a sneak peek at season 3
No way.
because Clayton's going on a cruise and we can't podcast.
Is it like one of
Clayton.
those sneak peeks where they don't reveal anything?
Probably.
Or
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
haven't put it together yet.
Like San Diego Comic Con right now, like everything's like sort of a sneak peek.
Yeah, exactly.
Do
Exactly.
you guys have any idea? I just saw a headline today that the Game of Thrones producers like dropped out of San Diego.
they don't want to get booed. They also don't want to get asked any questions. They're just going to take
that-
their
you
Emmy
think-
nominations.
Do you know that, or
No,
is that what
that's
you're
what
guessing?
everybody thinks.
Okay.
That's
That's probably
because
a good
everybody's
reason
like,
not
oh,
to
we're
show
going
up.
to boo them for season 8. However, they just got 32 Emmy nominations. So.
32.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
World
Did you
record.
see that? What's her name? Gwendolyn? She plays Bree in Game of Thrones.
Brienne
The-
of
Oh
Tarth.
yeah.
Yeah. She submitted herself for an Emmy because HBO did not.
Yes.
And she got a nomination.
Yes.
Nice.
You go, girl.
Right. Isn't
I would
that
submit myself.
fantastic?
I would too.
I would definitely submit myself.
I didn't know you could submit yourself.
I didn't either.
I thought it was
Okay.
like you have to nominate a friend, but whatever.
Next year, Kitsy, you need to nominate yourself.
Emmy
for this.
For
nominated.
Oddity
For
Files.
Oddity Files.
Please.
This is happening. We're going to find out what the process is, and you are going to nominate yourself.
And I'm going to need like a behind the scenes montage of you putting the show together and how dedicated you are to your craft.
With
And-
no large camera crew following us around.
Our YouTube,
We do our own work.
We're going to have our YouTube channel like it just on you while they're doing the announcements just to get
Like biting my nails. Do they even have a reality part to the Emmys?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
They do, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they do.
I feel like they don't. I've never heard of a reality show getting.
Will you Google that, Katie? There's something.
She's our resident Googler.
There's so many different, like, award shows things. There's
Yeah.
something that does a reality show that they like the award-winning reality show. Well, because you remember, there was a point where like that was all there was.
That's true.
I went through a
MTV in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
I
it
bet
took
we-
over
There's
all the
the-
broadcast stuff, like starting with Survivor.
Oh yeah.
And
There's
then-
the National Reality Television Awards.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're
There
gonna-
we go.
We're nominating you for
Okay,
that.
let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
When
do
can
it.
we nominate for that?
Oh, and I did see.
Oh, it's in the UK.
I'm gonna have.
Okay.
That's okay. You're
I don't know.
young.
You can get
watch
it in the
Oddity
UK.
Files.
You can get it in the
Yeah.
UK,
Yeah.
and you have fans in the UK.
I do.
I know.
3.
Yeah, Nikki.
whole
Shout
fans.
out to Nikki.
Nikki.
Actually, Nikki was the one who tweeted us and it broke the news about Thor 4. So
I love Nikki.
Thank
She's
you, Nikki.
wonderful.
I know she was. Nikki works with us at Celeb Photo Ops, but it's always been like overseas, like when we do
Yeah.
the London shows.
Well, she likes Taron Egerton.
Who doesn't?
So do
Right.
I.
He's the best.
Hello.
So I'm like, we'll pay you to work for us, but I can't afford the flight. She's like, oh, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah, so she went to Seattle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like my favorite Nikki, she's coming to America, and I'm not going to be there.
Poor thing was so jet lagged the
Yeah,
entire
I bet.
weekend.
I bet.
Oh, Nikki.
Woo.
You're so fun. You're
All right,
so
Katie,
fun.
are you Googling anything of importance over there?
Yeah, there's also the category in the MTV Awards
Of
for
course.
reality TV.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's all MTV has is like reality shows, legitimately.
What's on MTV?
There's like Floribama Shore. There's Catfish.
I like
I love
Catfish.
Catfish.
There's
Oh my
that
God.
one that's been on forever that Clayton is always
You
on.
know why I
wanted
love
to be on.
Catfish?
Why?
Because I cannot fathom how people end up in that situation. It's always,
I just love that it
hey,
keeps happening.
Neve and Max. So I've been dating this person for like 10 years, but
Max
we've
is
never
not on
met
the
in
show anymore.
person, nor have we ever even looked at each other. Can you help me?
We've never Skyped ever, but we send
Yeah.
each other money.
I
Okay.
sent him $10,000 and he never even Skypes me. Is he real? And they're like, no, he's not real. That can't be true.
But that just makes me sad.
Catfish has been going on for like 8 seasons.
That's
and I'm
denial.
Like, really,
That's
guys?
hard
like,
denial.
You guys can't tell if you're getting catfished or not, like legitimately.
They always go through the same steps. Like, have you talked to each other in person, on the phone, whatever? Have you seen each other? Have you met? Da 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 da. Whatever. There's like a list, and every single time it's like, no, but I sent them $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is a stupid.
And like, there's people
can't with
catfishing
people.
people like as like celebrities and stuff. They're like, "Oh, I'm dating Bow Wow," and I'm like, "You definitely are not."
Who
okay?
was that, babe? Hey, honey, making the dinner. Who was the football player that got catfished?
There was a basketball player that got catfished too.
Manti Te'o from Notre Dame.
There
And
was
it, like,
a basketball guy
it
too.
Broke his
Yeah.
heart.
Came out his rookie year.
My favorite
Yeah.
one is the guy who got catfished by Katy Perry. But it
Wait.
was actually some girl from London.
Oh.
But he was
So
convinced
sad.
it was Katy Perry, and they could not tell him otherwise. He bought her an engagement ring.
See this? You guys, you watch that show and you're like, it's so funny. I'm
not-
just
It's not
being
funny.
sad.
It's
How do
really
you get
sad,
that
but
far
it's-
in?
it's
I
good
don't
television.
know, but it happens enough that there's some sort of thing in.
They have nothing else.
Yeah. that
Well, I
there-
mean, the guy who founded the show, it happened to him.
if
and that's
you've
why
been
he has the
catfished,
show.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, and I'm sending a hug right now. And I'm not dating you.
I am
in
sending
case
you all the
someone
good
is
vibes.
If you
trying
believe
to
you've been
convince you I am.
catfished, demand that they call you and or see you in person, and if not, drop them.
Just do absolutely, and I
Yeah.
think some of them kind of deep down have to know, and that's why
You gotta know.
they don't take it to that level. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I mean, maybe I'm
You
catfishing
guys
people
are-
because I never hang out with people.
This is the kind of nerdy downer.
Yeah, way to go. Who brought this? This terrible segment's brought to you by what's happening on MTV right now, and we're not watching it anymore.
It's better than Floribama Shore.
Yes, Floribama Shore is trash.
All right, Katie, I don't want to forget about your movie review because it's not often that you put
You guys don't care,
that you
but I
put
care.
your
Okay, can you chill?
games away and watch a movie. You don't. You
Okay,
really don't
so
watch a lot of stuff.
One of the best zombie movies,
Oh.
in my opinion, is Train to Busan, and
you
it's
tell me about
it's this really amazing movie. I think it's still on Netflix.
I think you
Okay.
like train
I think
movies.
everyone should go watch it because it is so good. And I did not steer you wrong with Snowpiercer, Jonna.
You didn't.
So
but
you should
said
believe
a lot
me.
of train movies since we've been talking.
I
about
know.
this. I'm just saying.
Next is Thomas the Tank Engine, but Train to Busan is one of the best zombie movies ever.
How do you
'Cause
feel about Throw Mama from the Train?
That's some quality cinema right there.
Like the premise of it is this guy is like divorced from his wife or something or whatever. Like he's dropping the kid off and they're going from like the north of South Korea to the south, Busan, and it's a couple hour train ride, right? So he's taking his kid, and as he's on the train, Zombie Outbreak.
Oh.
But it's like those fast-moving, angry, running at you zombies.
Oh, can't do it.
Yep.
Oh,
Nope.
nah.
So
You
the
don't
best
like
kind.
the fast-moving
Nope.
zombies?
Yep.
She was so
Plus
into
train.
it until you said that.
And it keeps devolving as they go because they like stop somewhere and then it just gets worse and then they get back on the train and then it gets worse and then it gets worse. One of the best zombie movies ever. It's getting a sequel.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I'm so
wow.
excited.
When did that movie even come out?
A couple of years ago. It took
Okay.
me a while to actually get around to watching it.
How did you get around to watching?
It was in my Netflix recommended, and I saw a thread on Reddit, and they were like, "This is the best movie ever,"
Because they knew you liked trains
And I believe them.
zombies.
Yeah,
and it was really good, and it was worth it.
Can I,
Together in one.
can
Y'all
I
should
tell you
watch
my
it.
favorite zombie movie?
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead.
It's really good.
oh yeah.
I finally got around to watching that too, and
You
I was
did?
like, "This
Wait.
is wonderful!"
Really? You
Like
just-
this year, yeah.
It's
She's
fantastic.
changing on us, man.
The Matthews mom from Downton Abbey is the mom in Shaun of the Dead.
Speaking of movies, Downton Abbey movie. I think it's September.
Yes, let's decide because we have a kind of nerdy night in September that none of us really want to go to.
Me,
Wait, what is it?
me,
It.
Is it it? Oh,
Me.
Okay.
Oh, you did do the It one?
only
Well, I
me.
put it on there because at the time there was nothing else coming out in
That's
September,
true.
so we try to plan a year in advance.
Did you
Sometimes that's
see
hard.
the new teaser for It too?
Isn't it so good?
No.
It's I haven't even seen the first one, and it's very. I mean, it's
there a clown?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I'm not watching it.
Yeah, it's Pennywise. He's actually
I
an
know.
alien, so I don't know why you have a problem with it.
Because
See,
he
I don't
looks
know
like a
anything
clown.
about the It movies.
He's
but
like
it looks
from
good.
another dimension / an alien thing,
okay.
If
but
you
he
are
takes
human
the face of a clown.
or alien and you are dressed like a clown, you freak me out, and I'm not going to watch
It's Bill
it.
Skarsgård.
Look.
It is.
Yeah,
me
so
and KJ have already established that while you're watching it, we're literally going to go see something else in the theater. We've already established this.
Well, I think we should vote on whether we want our September kind of nerdy
Ooh.
night out to be It too.
y'all don't even care
or
about Downton Abbey. So like, what's the point?
Because
I'm not
Downton
gonna-
Abbey is not going to freak me out with clowns, so I'm going to Downton Abbey.
Okay,
I
but
probably
feel
will
like-
not be caught up on Downton Abbey before then.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Downton Abbey
and
in
I
order
really
to-
do need to watch It one.
It's so I have it if you want it. It's so good.
It's on Netflix, isn't it? It's on HBO Go.
HBO. There you
Well,
go.
we can. Well, I guess. I mean, we could do both.
I'm not going to go
You
to
should.
either one of them.
You should.
I will not. But thank you.
You trusted me for Snowpiercer. You should trust me
Okay,
again.
you're gonna like hold that over my head for like, the rest
Forever.
of my life.
You
I
should
can't-
trust
I can't
me
trust
again.
You with everything,
It's a family-friendly movie.
Remember that
It's
one
got
good
clowns.
suggestion I gave you in the entire time
Yeah.
you've known me?
I've never let you down this week.
Girl is on a roll.
With one, she's like one for like 1,000.
I've
right
never let you down in the last few days.
now. In the last. I haven't even seen you in the last few
12
days.
hours.
A couple of headlines. If you haven't seen it, the official trailer for Top Gun Maverick is out.
Yeah,
I have not.
I have not seen it.
Eh.
Have you
Hey,
seen- huh?
hey, come on over, voice guy / dinner maker. Did you not know that there's going to be another Top Gun movie?
Oh, yes, I did know that there's going to be another Top Gun movie.
The trailer's out. First trailer for it.
Oh,
People
really?
are loving it.
Are
I
they?
haven't watched it yet because I was going to watch it with you.
Oh, that's
Which-
awesome. You're
okay.
so sweet.
Yeah, so quick
Aw.
follow-up, guys, from a couple of episodes ago when I said we were talking about things that we watch on Netflix. I think it was you and I, Jonna, that were talking.
yes.
Remember I said I started watching Jessica Jones and that I felt bad and that I knew that he knew.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was very
he
sweet.
heard- actually,
yeah, we were in the car.
we
and
were
it
in
was
the car
weird.
together. He had not realized that I thought he's just waiting for the right moment to bust me because in your Netflix queue it shows continue watching and I'm like crap, he's gonna know I started Jessica Jones. I should have never done this and then I stopped because I was having spouse guilt. I shouldn't be watching this without him and then I talked about it in the podcast and then he never noticed.
Yeah, as opposed
So-
to me who started to I started going ahead on iZombie and you just flipped on me.
And I haven't watched iZombie
No,
since
you have
because
not.
it was something we were supposed to watch together.
It
Now
was.
I've got
I've
that,
done that.
That bitterness.
Yeah.
They
And-
watch it without you,
Can't
and I'm like, I'm
complain.
done
I
with
can't-
this.
I can't be
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
at you
Yeah.
on that either.
So I busted myself because he hadn't heard the latest episode, and we were in the car doing something, and he said he wanted to listen, and then he's like, "I didn't know you watched Jessica Jones. I never noticed that." And I was like, "Oh, I
You
just
could
busted
have finished a
myself
whole season.
talking about how I thought I busted myself."
Wow.
So Here I am. So, yeah.
Is this
So
what marriage is like?
this is what marriage
This
is.
is what marriage is like?
Marriage
Sounds fun.
is. There's a couple of things about marriage. It's figuring out what shows you can watch with and without each other.
Okay, check.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
that.
Figuring out how many times you can push the garbage down
Before it
the
goes
other,
out. Yes.
The other person
I
has to
know.
take it
I know
out.
the exact number. Check.
Yeah, right now we're on 5.
We're on. Bring out a whole nother bag and put it next to the garbage can.
All right, that's extreme.
That's a new level. That's a
Yeah.
not quite
Yeah.
married yet level.
Yep.
And then really figuring out how you're not always going to fight over what's for dinner because neither one of you really cares, even though both of you care. And the second that you say something, then the other person's going to say, "But I don't really want that." But then you really did. You said you didn't have an opinion.
But I do, and yeah.
Now,
Check.
to your defense, I
Yes.
am a very emotional eater.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, me too.
I am super emotional.
I'm
I
like,
don't
oh,
have that
someone
problem.
looked
and
at
I've been
me
married
wrong
25
today. Let me
years.
eat.
Wait,
so.
you
Yeah,
don't have
I-
that food. Wait a second.
You and Chris don't have that problem.
No,
You don't
we're
have
just
a
like
food problem.
no.
Who
Oh.
decides what you're eating? You.
One of us does eventually.
But you don't sit there and have that conversation like, I don't know. You make the decision.
No, literally, it's like I'll look at him and I go, I literally don't care as long as it's not Taco Bell. I'm fine.
Wow.
And
This is why you've been together for so long.
yeah, maybe.
No.
And
Eric
like
and
if
I
you
are at the
ask me
point-
and I know what I want
Yeah.
for dinner, I'm like, Cracker Barrel, let's go.
Oh, I love Cracker
Word.
Barrel. Eric and I are at the point where he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, being all coy. I'm like, "I don't know. What are you feeling? You know, whatever." And he's like, "Taco Bell." I'm like, "Okay, great, Taco Bell. Yeah, perfect."
Well, you guys
Ew.
haven't been together as long as we have.
Coming up on 6 years.
6 years.
6
My
years.
goodness.
Basically, 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run while you can.
I'm trying.
Hey, honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. What do you want for
well.
dinner?
Damn it! I was gonna say my normal response, but that would
No,
be
you
inappropriate.
can't say that.
Okay, go finish making my dinner. Get
Wow.
out of the kitchen. Make
Wow.
my dinner like
Hey,
you're
I'm-
supposed to.
Make me chicken pot pie.
Ooh.
Yes,
Ooh.
dig it.
I love chicken pot
I'm
pie.
editing that out. You know I hate when you do that.
That was terrible. Don't edit. Leave that in.
Actually, I'm making a Korean dish, beef bulgogi,
Ooh.
with some rice, some mixed Asian vegetables, a couple dipping sauces. One of which is a soy ginger aioli, which is amazing with the steak.
Not
Super
to be
fancy.
snooty, but I have been to Korea, so I'm expecting good things.
Ooh.
Yes, you have.
So snooty.
Well,
Love it.
So,
Snooty.
A friend of ours who is Korean said that it was quite authentic.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm excited.
We
you go.
discovered this. So this is a kind of nerdy thing we do. Every time there's an Olympics, we have an opening ceremonies party,
Well, that's
Mm.
fun.
and we like our friends have an Olympic flag, and we have literally have a ceremony where
Do you have
we
a
raise
torch?
it.
Do you like walk around in circles?
Oh yeah.
I would love
And
to
we
be
walk
invited
out-
to this next
Okay,
time.
and then
What country will you represent, Jonna?
I don't know.
we
Pick one.
So you can make foods. Yeah,
Mexico?
make foods from the country that's hosting
Okay.
or from your home country.
Mm-hmm.
So we always have plenty of representation. But the last time with South Korea, like we were like, I have no
Wow.
idea. I don't know what to make. And that was where the beef bulgogi came from. There was some chicken dish. Like honestly, it was the best Olympic feast we've ever had.
Really?
Yes.
I've never tried Korean food. so
Although
I'm
I
excited.
found out through our nerdy Olympic parties, because part of my family is from Liechtenstein,
Okay.
and we always there's only like 40,000 people in the whole country of
Yeah,
Liechtenstein.
you know everyone, don't
But
you?
it's fun to say.
Yeah, Liechtenstein, and you can trace us our family back to the royal family.
Because there's 40,000 people.
Right,
I'm sure you're all
right.
related. Yeah.
Literally.
But I went trying to figure out this time I'm going to make a dish from Liechtenstein because we always have at least one, if not two, Olympians representing from the whole 40,000 people
I'm
in our
not
country.
sure I've ever heard of this country before, but go
Everyone's
ahead.
qualified for the Olympics.
Let me tell you about this
Needless
country.
to say, Ireland is clearly represented with Jameson.
Yeah.
Of course.
So this country is, it's like the size of Anderson, Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's right next to Switzerland. So we do everything that Switzerland does. We got the bank accounts, and it's
Pictured
one
it
of
more
the
like Transylvania
Yeah,
area.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Eastern Europe.
people are rich there because it's all banking. Like
Of
the
course.
Prince of Liechtenstein is one of the richest people.
Your
in the world.
cousin?
Yeah, my cousin. What's up, man? I'll be seeing you soon.
Can he sponsor us, please?
That would be
Christmas at
great.
his house.
But I went researching, and I can't remember what the name was because it was so like Liechtenstein. But basically, the dish that my people are known for is the best macaroni and cheese you'll ever have.
Someone's
I do love mac
I
and
need to be
cheese.
part Liechtenstein.
Ish.
I'll make it for you sometime if you guys want
Okay.
to. We can have an Olympic party.
What are you if you're from Liechtenstein?
I'm a Liechtensteiner.
I feel like
don't know,
that's
Liechtensteinian.
You
I'm a
Liechtensteinian.
I'm a Liechtenstein.
know what it sounds like?
What?
The name of the doctor from the Rugrats, Dr. Lipschitz.
Oh, yes.
That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Okay, so I would like
Is that a
to announce
karaoke machine?
this is our new PA machine.
Oh, sad.
This is a PA. So the doorbell, if you heard it, because we're podcasting.
Broadcasting.
I broadcasted for so long.
We are
it's
all
like in my
broads,
brain.
so that would be correct.
We are broadcasting.
We are broads. We're a bunch of broadcasting. The doorbell was in Amazon delivery. This is the second PA that's been delivered to our house in the last few weeks because Mercury's a big a-hole to me.
Did you break it?
Every time Mercury's in retrograde. Remember we talked about this last
Where's your
podcast?
bracelet?
I don't have it on right now. Oh my God. Will
That's
you
why.
get my bracelet? So event number one that I do, officially a part of the Make-A-Wish team.
Mm-hmm.
And we are having, it's a polo event. We can't, I know, like, yes, it's guys on horses and don't ask. It was a blast.
You're gonna break it.
I know. Okay.
It's
Okay,
broken.
Aw,
So
that was so sweet.
they said, like, I'm, DJ girl, media. They're like,
DJ girl.
we need
DJ girl.
Make
Make
help.
it happen.
Right? We need help with PA system. Do you have any access to that, or do you know anyone? Because,
Yeah.
we're Make-A-Wish. If we can avoid paying someone,
Of course.
that helps us grant another wish. And I was like, yeah, we can do
got
that.
you.
And we've been talking about getting this PA for a long time. This is the system that you will see.
Thanks, CPO.
If you ever get a photo op with Celeb Photo Ops and you hear us making the announcements about what line you are in, if you are
Our last
VIP,
calls.
last calls. Yes, all of that stuff is through this wonderful PA. So I had said to my wonderful husband, we've been thinking about doing this. Make-A-Wish needs this. This will make me look like a rock star. My first
Absolutely.
event. Well, this is going to be great. And then they said, well, where we're located, we don't have any power. That's okay. We have a generator because we tailgate all the time.
Sweet.
We're going to bring our generator. We're going to bring a brand new PA system. We just used it one time. We tested it at the Kind of Nerdy Night
And it
Out.
was awesome.
It was great. So that was on Monday. We did the Kind of Nerdy Night Out. And we're like, PA's great. Test run's great. Make-A-Wish is going to love me.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
Nope.
Then retrograde.
Mercury goes into retrograde.
Freaking
right?
Mercury.
And I'm like, I gotta be careful because it blows up my TVs. I blew up a hairdryer once. I mean, they're all
Broke
these-
your work on the first day.
Yep. I broke the power on the first day at Make-A-Wish. I did not tell them that was me.
If you guys are listening,
know now.
It was not
Yeah.
her.
Thank you. So we get there. We're setting up. And I can tell, because I'm doing other Make-A-Wish setup things, but I could tell that Patrick's getting stressed. I went over. I'm like, what's going
That's
on?
never good.
And the generator's going, wow, wow,
Ooh.
wow, wow.
I love KJ.
Literally,
That's one of my
wow,
favorite things.
wow. And then he was like, he'd adjust something a little bit, and he'd be like, wow.
So it's just like Owen Wilson was there, basically.
Yeah, and you could, no matter where you were and what you know about generators, it's not
It's
supposed
not
to make
good.
that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't generators supposed to go? Not
I
wow.
It's
love
like,
this.
wow.
Unless Owen Wilson is your generator. Maybe not.
So he's like, it might just be burning through some bad gas because we haven't used it in a while. It's just burning through some bad gas. Not a big deal. He's hooked up. I'm like, we got this tiny little backup system, but it's kind of like wah, 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 if we use that. I'm like, that's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
So we gotta figure this out. It's fine. So just keep letting it run. It's going wow, wow, wow the whole time.
Everybody's looking at you. I
Same.
know.
But then it starts going wow, wow. I'm like, I think it's starting to work. It's starting to work.
Getting through that bad gas.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, right? So it's plugged into our new PA system. And he's like, well, let me see. And he starts talking, and I start seeing smoke.
Oh.
No.
What'd you do?
God.
because the generator was, I don't understand these things, but because the generator was apparently, I don't know, running some dirty energy to dirty power to PA, we literally smoked our PA system. And I was like, I had my bracelet that I used to protect me from Mercury retrograde. I was like on the generator. I'm like, do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. No. I'm like screaming at the sky, Mercury, you are not going to do this to me this time.
I don't think the
You're not
warranty's going to cover that either.
Does your bracelet protect from smoke damage?
no, apparently not. Apparently
Thank
not.
God you were outside.
Yes. I know, but then that's embarrassing. I'm like, get your daughter here. I don't need the Make-A-Wish people to see us.
I don't need to see the fire damage.
Right, and it's sitting right by the tent. It does
Oh my
not.
God.
We don't need to burn the tent down.
How memorable would you be, though, if it did catch on fire?
And the people are like, what did that kid wish for over there?
The kid wished to be a firefighter. I promise.
It's just a fake fire. Just a fake
fake
fire.
fire.
Let's put the fire out, okay? guys,
Yeah,
calm
just
down.
a fake fire.
Anyway, I needed more bracelets for the PA.
You're just going to start strapping them to the generator?
I think
Yep.
I need one of those bracelets.
What did you do?
Well,
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Mercury
Here you
retrograde.
go.
so I can't remember what day it was. So I was at work and I opened the store. I work at Justice,
Mhm.
and I was opening, and I did all of my opening duties. I had opened the opened the registers,
I love this story.
and printed off all my paperwork and all that
Mhm.
fun stuff. So our back room where the UPS guy brings our boxes is really small. So like our trash pile was really.
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
Our trash pile
I
was
followed this story as it was happening on Facebook.
Like it was gospel.
So this is as Jonna tells the story, you're going to want to, when she's finished, go back and look at her news feed for all of the updates of what was
Yes.
happening in real time.
Yes. So, so I was taking out the trash, right?
Mhm.
Because I'm a good employee, and I didn't want he was bringing us 14 boxes, right? And I didn't want him to knock over the trash, with all the
Right.
boxes.
Sure.
I was trying to be considerate.
You were being
know,
a good Jonna.
right?
Yeah.
I was trying.
Good
So I
employee.
swung open the back door,
No.
and I was taking out the trash, and then I turn around, and the door has slammed shut.
No.
And I was like, excuse my language, I was like, oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Luckily, I had my phone on me. I didn't have
Thank
my.
God.
I didn't have my.
You'd have starved back in the back of the
Probably.
store.
I don't know anybody's phone number, so like I would have just had to wait until like 3:00 when my boss came
Mhm.
to open the store. So I had my phone. I didn't have my keys because they were locked in the store. And I called my boss. I didn't have them around my neck because I was taking out trash and I didn't want him to choke me. I hate the lady.
Yeah,
that we
I
have.
mean, yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So I called my boss and I was like, "Hey, terrible story." She was like, "What happened?"
I'm trapped. Come get me.
Because it's like 9:45 and we're gonna open in 15 minutes. And she's like, "Why is she calling me right now?"
Mhm.
I was like, "So terrible story. I'm locked out of the store." And she was like, "What? How are you locked out of the store?" And I was like, "Long story short, I was taking out the trash. The door closed. I don't have a key. Whatever." She was like, "Okay, let me call one of the other managers because she lives 30 minutes away and she had like just woken up."
Mhm.
So she calls the other managers, and of course they can't bring me a key. So then she's like, "Well, you're gonna have to wait like 30 minutes until I get there." I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay." So at 10:00 when the store was not open, I was sitting in the front on a little bench, and people were coming up and like pulling on the door, and the door is locked, obviously, and the lights are all off.
You're just snickering on this bench.
My boss was like, "Make sure you tell customers to come back." And so like I'm literally sitting there, and I'm like, "Hey, like we're not gonna be open for a little bit longer."
You're like, who is
And they're
this
like,
chick?
I know, right? Like, I
Who's
don't
this
have my name
random
tag or
lady?
anything.
Oh,
And I'm just
there's
telling
no
them
way to identify.
There's no
you.
I'm just
lanyard.
like, yeah, they're gonna be open soon, I promise. And so they're like, "Well, what happened?" And I was like, "Long story short, I'm stupid."
I heard that the worker there got locked out. She's around back somewhere. That's just the story.
Take
I'm
a bag
hearing
of
on the
oranges and go beat her.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like it was so terrible.
We need to shop. Let us in.
Oh my god, it was so terrible. And my boss like pulled up at like 10:45.
street. There's a line outside of Justice.
And, like,
Must get size 6X shorts.
literally,
We
it's
need
like-
small children's clothes
She
now.
came and she unlocked the door, so I had to like walk customers in the store, and the store's like pitch black. And I was
Please
like,
come in.
I was like, "Come on in! I gotta go turn all the freaking lights on and turn the music on." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, what a day I'm having.
Kids Bop starts up in
Yeah.
the background.
But it's like that
Oh, man.
slow, sad start where it's like.
Yeah, it was so
the lights are like
bad.
flickering. Like, is she really gonna kill us?
Oh my god, it was so
It's
bad.
this crazy lady standing outside Justice.
And
We're
then-
very scared.
Kitsy, my favorite person in the whole world, comments on my status. And it's, if you've seen
This
like
little old
any of her
lady.
social media, it's this little old lady, and it's a meme, and it says, "I heard Mercury's in Gatorade or something." And I was like, "You're right. Mercury is in Gatorade right now. It's
I
ruining
figured
my
you
life."
needed to laugh.
Well, it ain't injustice.
No.
No.
I was like, "This is a sign." I took it as a sign from
Yeah,
the Lord. I was
yeah.
like, "Ah."
Screw Mercury.
If you guys have any job
Yeah.
openings with benefits,
Take that,
please hire
Planet.
me.
Did you just solicit for a job?
Yes.
Would you tell me your Twitter handle so they can find you?
Yeah.
No, I don't want. No.
Then
no,
she's
I'm
gonna
not
end up with a real
Right.
sketchy
I'm
job.
not
Right.
gonna-
They were like, we wanted to hire you based on the fact that you're stupid enough to
Please.
lock yourself out.
Please do not.
So your
Do not-
resume says you're really good at locking yourself out and also pretending to be dead.
Do not look me up on Twitter. My Twitter is very emo.
Are you really good at driving somewhere and sitting in a parking lot for 4 hours?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
very
great.
good at it.
Ah.
That's
All right.
exactly the skills we
All
need.
right. All right. Can you play dead?
Can I play that?
Are you really
Yeah.
good at
Yeah.
walkie-talkies?
I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm very good at playing dead. I have 8 nieces and nephews, and they kill me all the time.
All right.
So it's like
I
fall out
mean,
on the
but
floor.
you're from your mysterious job. You have to give
Yeah,
us some.
but I don't have to like fall out all dramatic. Like
I
I'm
think
in
you
some
should.
play
God,
or
I wish you
something.
would.
Yes, you do. Think how awesome that would be for the dude or
Whoa.
the chick that's sitting there watching it on the screen.
But
and
is
they're
the
bored.
dude really a tourist?
You need to
Maybe.
get one of those like fake
Maybe.
blood packs and
Right?
like hide
Full
it under
circle
your
here.
shirt and just just scare him.
I mean, it would be so entertaining for the person who is sitting there, bored out of their mind, watching the heat sensor's working.
mean-
The heat, and then it's like your body is like
Did you
flailing
see that one?
around,
I mean-
flailing around and laying on the ground.
I mean, the guy who
Is it on?
The guy who was telling us that we were dead, he was like, if you want to win like an Oscar or something for like playing dead, like you can, but you don't have to.
See, so it's not frowned upon.
No,
You
I
could
just
nominate
didn't
yourself
wanna-
for an
Hey,
Emmy.
will you? Yeah, then
We'll
you
do
can,
it together.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're all gonna work on something that we can do
Oh my
by
God.
next year to nominate ourselves for an Emmy.
Oh my god.
It's good. I think we have to. I think we have to join the union, don't we? Have to.
We
join?
got goals, people. Legit.
I don't think I
Goals.
want an Emmy.
Yeah, you
Why
do.
not?
I would rather have an Oscar.
Oh, well, okay, well, you got to start somewhere.
I'd rather have a
Jeez.
Grammy.
Grammy's nice too. Yeah.
Oh, if I could sing.
No.
boy.
Can you play the guitar?
Nope.
Can you
What
write a
about
song?
the Nickelodeon blimp?
The what?
Oh,
From
like
the
a-
Nickelodeon
oh,
Award.
for the
I
Kids'
would
Choice
kill
Award?
for the Kids' Choice
I want the
Award.
blimp.
Kids'
Oh,
Choice was
Or the
yeah.
awesome.
MTV
Yes.
ones where it's the little spaceman.
The spaceman
Yeah.
one.
Rather
I would
have a
like.
Kids' Choice Award.
Yeah. Speaking of spacemen,
And then you get slimed if you win the
Guys.
Kids' Choice Award.
That is true.
guys. Are,
Literally a goal. Sorry. I'm so excited right now.
all right, we're gonna work on
You
this.
need to put
so
your
excited
show on
for slime.
Nickelodeon.
Oh,
I cuss too much.
that's true. That is
Do
true.
the kids version, and like whenever you like see a ghost or whatever, it's just really like MS Paint drawn over the top of the screen.
It's like me and my grandson Abe. We're just ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Abe, you see that over there? Ooh,
It's a clue.
spooky.
It's a clue. Can you say clue?
Sorry, we just derailed everything.
It's fine. It's fine. I was just gonna say because you brought up spaceman,
Mm-hmm.
Area 51.
Oh, I am
yes, let's
so
talk about it.
excited.
Oh my god!
I can't wait for this to happen.
Number
honestly.
one.
Okay. Yes.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, so real
Don't.
quick, if you just are like, I don't understand why everyone's talking about Area 51. That was my sister earlier today. She's like, why is everyone talking about this? It was
A joke.
a joke.
It was literally a
It
joke.
was like YouTuber.
Don't most things start
I
as
don't know. It
jokes?
started off as a Facebook
Yeah,
group,
he
as far as
made
I know.
a
Yeah.
Facebook event that was like, on this date, let's all go storm Area 51.
That's how people die.
Because, quote, they can't catch all of
They
us.
can't catch all of us, and we want to, quote, see them aliens.
See the truth about them aliens.
Them aliens.
Don't.
So do I.
But they
like-
have real guns.
I
Right.
do.
Like
Yeah.
there's protocol that the people who are guarding Area 51 have to follow.
It's their job to follow.
I
it.
mean,
So
they're not
don't
going to,
make
like,
them-
arrest you.
Like
no,
don't-
they'll shoot you.
They'll
in the
kill
face.
you.
don't make them shoot
In
you.
the face.
Yes.
Make them shoot.
They don't-
However,
there's- the people who work on Area 51 right now are like, this is a bunch of crap. Like
I
Who
feel
is
like there are
this
some people that are,
a-hole?
like, taking it very seriously, and then there are some that are like, really, guys? Like, please don't.
well, yes,
that's I'm camp that.
Please don't.
okay. Think about this. Some of our tax dollars right now are going to our military to send messages out to tell people to not storm Area 51. That's what you're paying for.
I feel like you probably shouldn't have to be told that.
You shouldn't, but because 2 million people have said that they are going to this event.
But how many people are going to actually show up? Like anybody who's
Oh,
hosted a Facebook
They're
event,
gonna show up.
anybody who's hosted an event
People are
knows
gonna
that like
show up.
everybody's like
It's called
interested or going, and then like 3
Survival of
people
the
show up.
fittest. The
Okay.
dumb people are gonna show up and they're gonna
Right.
get shot
Like,
in the
I
face.
feel like right now we're kind of like, but like, oh my God, please
I'm
don't,
scared for
please
people.
don't go and die.
Now the memes are great.
Oh,
Yes.
the
Don't
memes
get
are
me
the
wrong.
best.
Best
The
part.
memes are amazing,
Favorite
but
meme?
don't go.
Oh God, what's my favorite meme? Oh, it's probably the one. It's really bad because everybody's getting like super sexual about aliens right now, and like
What?
I
Memes
Oh,
are
yeah.
you looking
No.
at?
Those are not the memes I'm
Those are the
seeing.
ones I'm also seeing.
Oh,
Yeah, like, I don't know
there
what's
must be an
going
age
on.
limit on
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah,
Please
but
inform us.
it's one where it's Will Smith from Men in Black, and he's holding like the little alien
Yeah.
baby or whatever, and it was like me 9 months after raiding Area 51, and it's an alien baby.
My favorite one is the one Jonna texted me out of the blue. And it was a little fake alien toy standing in a dark hallway. And it said, my alien friend after Area 51 at 3 a.m. asking me how my shower works.
Or no, it was the one where it says it's standing next to my bed at 3 a.m. saying I threw up.
My favorite is you've got 2 military guys and a lady with that I need to speak to the manager haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Going,
The
I'm going to
Karen.
need to return the alien I rescued. I have a problem with him.
I love the memes so much.
The memes are the best.
So what is the day? It's in September, right? September 30th or 20th?
I don't know. I don't want to look at
I
it
think it's
because
the
I don't want
I'm
to be
20th.
scared.
I know, like I don't even want to like look it up. I'm just like sharing the memes. I saw this one meme and it was like, "Hey government, like I'm not actually gonna raid Area 51. I just think the memes are funny, so don't like put me on a list."
Right. I'm kind of scared to share one of those memes. I'm not going to. I will end up on
I
a
think
list.
it's in September.
I think it's September 20th. I feel like I saw a meme that said the date. On
Has
it.
anybody gone to the Facebook group? Has anyone
No,
in this
I'm
room
scared.
joined
I
it?
am also scared. I don't want to
I'm
be
scared.
tracked.
I'm gonna be on a list, and I don't want to do
Yeah,
that. I don't
I
want
don't-
to draw attention to
Yeah.
myself.
I try to
Katie
stay
doesn't
off
care.
the government's radar.
Right.
Mhm.
Smart.
Thank you.
Very
September 20th at 3 a.m.
See? 3 a.m.
Yeah.
We
Well,
will
I
all meet up at
The
the
witching
Area
hour.
51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets.
If we what?
Naruto run.
Don't
What's
they know that
that?
Naruto's not real?
So there's an anime called Naruto, and they're like ninjas or whatever, and they run
Is it
with their
Naruto?
arms
Is that how
behind
you
them.
This is
pronounce
how
it?
they run. I'm gonna
Okay,
This is how
okay.
they run.
Yeah, they run with their
They
arms
literally-
behind them
Somebody get video.
when their head down,
Just like this. That's
and then they
exactly how
like
run.
they jump, and very regularly in the memes they go "huh" as they're doing it, and
I feel
they
like I
jump
need
through
you
trees
guys
and
to do
things.
this so
Yeah.
that
I'm
I
not
can-
gonna do the Naruto
Yes, you are.
run.
Yeah, you are.
come on.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
I'm not. I
Yeah,
don't
real
And then
run.
it ends
No,
with
I'm not doing it.
"Let's see them
Let's
aliens."
see them aliens.
Let's see them
That's
aliens.
hilarious.
So this is the Naruto.
Okay.
Yes, head down, arms back, running high knee.
yeah.
Running honey.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I've also seen a lot of memes where it's like
pulled a
alien
muscle
toys or whatever.
I believe you because you're actually holding your neck. All right, on that, we're going to have to ice Kitsy's injury.
Yay.
So we will
She
wrap.
can't go to Area 51.
Yeah.
She's injured.
Look at what happened. Already an injury.
Right.
And it's not even September 20th.
Literally, people.
Do not.
She's gonna be
First
the
of
one.
all, don't do the Naruto run ever. Second of all, don't go to Area 51. Go to the tourist shop. Spend all the money.
Yeah.
Go to
But they have
Roswell.
an Area
Go to
51.
Roswell.
Yeah. And also, what are the other areas?
Oh, I don't know.
Area 49.
Yeah, what's
Area
that?
27. I
yeah.
don't know.
We were just
There's
talking about
Del
that earlier.
Say
Like,
Air
what happened
Force
to the other
Base on
areas?
level
Where's Area
7.
52?
There is?
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
guessing.
what I want to
What
know.
happened to
I
the
don't
other
work for the government
50
like
areas?
Jonna, so I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
work
Johnny,
for
you
the
work.
government.
You work for the
Oh my God.
military now.
No,
Do you know any
no.
of the secret plans to keep
Yeah.
people from?
Tell us about
raiding
them
Area 51?
aliens.
Tell us them aliens.
That's why they want to figure out the heat-seeking equipment.
Do aliens have heat
I'm
signatures?
probably helping like hurt a lot of people during the Area 51.
Are aliens made of carbon?
I hope not. I don't know. Don't
they
ask me
have
questions. I don't know the
multiple
answer.
fingers?
First of all,
Getting
you
very
know
uncomfortable.
that you know that I don't like science or space, so I'm not gonna have the answer to those.
You know
questions.
aliens freak me out, so like I'm not going.
That is true.
What happens if we find out on that day somehow, like the government's like, it's too many people and people are going to die, so we just have to tell people what's at Area 51,
And
and,
they're going to be like, it's nothing.
and then they,
Guys,
Honestly,
it's
hope
literally
that
a
happens.
military base for airplanes in the desert. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why you're coming here.
yeah, That's it. But what if they're like, here are the aliens? The aliens
Oh,
are
that
like,
would be badass.
And
the aliens are like,
"Hi, here
hello."
we are.
with like its 3 fingers.
Here we
Hello.
are. Yeah, that's
Welcome to
us.
Area 51. I'm going to be your tour guide today.
They have little name
Follow
tags.
me.
Little name tags on
Oh
them.
my god.
And then we're going to be like, oh, we should have been there.
Exactly. Literally. That is
Okay,
my
well,
life.
Someone's probably gonna live stream it, so I'll be sitting comfortably in my home, not in the heat in the desert,
Yeah.
just watching it on Facebook.
Oh, that's true. My asthma alone would kill
I mean,
me
it's
driving
not
to
It's
like-
Area
right. So
51.
you'd be
It's
okay.
not like Uber can take you there. Like, it's in the desert. Like, in the desert.
Oh, so
You
they'll be
can't-
out of rental cars by the
You
time.
have to, like,
Yeah.
pilgrimage there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
in the
can't
desert.
get an Uber. I bet Uber
And I'm
would be
fairly
like,
certain there's a
probably make
fence.
some money taking people to
We
Area
can do a
51.
surge for
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
I'm fairly
But it's not
certain
like
there's a
like
big fence.
Area 51 surge
What
price.
if you like run
Uber
out of
X.
gas? There's not like a gas station somewhere in the middle of the desert.
They're
So you
building
can
them
get-
right now.
They're
Yeah.
building gas
I'm sure
stations
the
just for
aliens
this.
have gasoline.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out to your car and give you gas.
Yeah, it's like New
Okay.
Jersey. You can't pump your own gas.
I would love if somebody on that day would request an Uber with destination Area 51 and
Please.
see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like no one's going to accept that.
I feel like probably one person
I
would
feel
accept
like
it.
some guy with some tinfoil on his head
right?
is gonna
Yeah,
accept
let's
that.
go.
Now's the time to work for Uber.
Yeah.
Where is Area 51 exactly?
Nevada.
Yeah, it's in
A
Nevada.
lot of things are in Nevada. You could just go to Vegas.
Literally
That's
just go to
true.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Like those people from the Dude Ranch.
Yeah.
They had the right idea.
Yeah.
that's right.
See.
All right. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add to this? Is there any?
This was fun.
This was. Has it not been fun before?
No,
You
I've
said
never
that-
sat on your floor and podcasted with you
Oh,
before.
okay.
So.
All right. I just thought like this was the first time.
We're so
you've ever had
relaxed
fun.
now.
This
I
was
do need
fun.
that ice though.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
You're really good in here.
All right. This episode is brought to you by
Them aliens.
them aliens.
Yep.
Ice
Ice packs.
packs.
Chris Evans and Snowpiercer.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh,
Trains.
and trains.
Thor 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oddity Files.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And smoking PAs.
Sad.
Yes.
Don't
Wah,
smoke.
wah. R.I.P.